What is From the Gods this month? If you've never been in here, I know we have a lot of new people tonight. From the Gods is the segment where we talk about the best gaming news of the week or the month, whatever has happened since the last show. And then straight to Helheim is the worst news. And so we're trying to give you the best and the worst in gaming news, and a lot to talk about. We just wanted to let you guys know about how much we enjoyed It Takes Two. Typically, we don't just like say, hey, a game was really good during the From the Gods segment. But man, It Takes Two was so much fun.
It was really, really.
It was. If I feel like we probably, we need.
Guess who hasn't finished it?
We haven't finished it, but that's also because of the Valorant tournament. I mean, we've been and Outriders came out. But I just want to let you guys know, if you have the money and you have someone to play with, like if you got a girlfriend or if you've got a wife or you got like a friend that you just want to play a game with and chill for a while. Get that game. It's hilarious. If you didn't watch us play it a couple weeks ago, there was one segment that will live in infamy where I'm flying a plane made out of my own underwear, and only the best is like Mortal Kombat fighting a one-eyed squirrel. At the same time, I'm flying the plane, and he's on my underwear on the top, Mortal Kombat style fighting a one-eyed squirrel. And it sounds so dumb, but this game is so much fun.
I kicked the shit out of it.
At one point, it's essentially like an over-the-shoulder third-person puzzle game, and then you're in the middle of a boss fight, and it like flips to like a top-down Diablo game in the middle of nowhere. Just decides I'm just gonna beat a top-down Diablo game for 5 minutes, and then it switches over to like a straight-up side-scrolling platformer, and then it's over here and it's over there. At one point, like I said, Best was literally fighting like Mortal Kombat style. Like straight up gameplay. And
I knew I wanted to be the woman.
Bro, it hits so well. Everything feels great. The game is beautiful. It's over the top story, but it fits perfectly. What would you like to say about It Takes Two? It obviously you liked it as much as I did, but
yeah, I mean, it's just so innovative, and it's so worth the experience for it. Like even if you go halvesies with somebody on the game, right? It still is. It just like it's impressive, and there's no replayability to it, or maybe there is. Maybe there's like a new game plus or whatever. But the game it's just gorgeous.
I'll say one thing about the replayability will be if you're playing as the man, you do completely different stuff from the woman. So I guess you could say that there's at least 2 times through, because like it's a completely different game if I go back and play it as the girl, because you were doing completely different stuff than I was.
That is true.
So you'll get two runs out of it for sure of uniqueness. But what's really cool too is the company that does it. They do these co-op games, and so what they do is you get a friend pass, and so you buy it, and then a friend can play it with you for free. So go check that game out. They really, really knocked it out of the park. Let's talk about a rumor. Now I like Apex. You like Apex?
I do too. Yeah.
It's always good to look forward to the next season of Apex. What's coming next. Have you heard what they've been saying about Apex?
Titanfall. Wait, Titanfall.
Did you play Titanfall?
Yes.
I played
1 and 2.
Titanfall 2 was a masterpiece. Probably the most underrated game that's ever been made.
Titanfall 1 also.
Titanfall 1 was fantastic. But the multiplayer in Titanfall 2, Apex, yeah. I love the movement, but the movement in Titanfall, man. The rumors are that they're bringing in a character from Titanfall. They're bringing in some more Titanfall lore. I've also heard some stuff about there may being special modes involving Titans, which sounds nuts. Whatever they're doing, I am co-signing any idea of Titanfall coming to the Apex Legends game, because they do have the same universe. They are part of the same universe, so I'm pretty stoked. There's a rumor. Well, actually, it's not a rumor. Bungie has confirmed it, that they're working on a new secret world that will be released in 2025, so a new game, and it is parallel to Destiny, is what they're saying. I don't know what that means. But it is a new world, secret. They're not going to give away a lot, but 2025, we'll find out. I'll be an old man by then. Probably won't even play video games at that point, because I'll be too busy taking meds for my herniated discs and, all my various health problems. But Bungie confirms we're going to get a new game parallel to Destiny 2025. What do you think? I mean, Bungie gave us Halo, then it gave us Destiny.
I mean, as long as it's good, but like Destiny 2 is already kind of lacking story-wise as a game. So
I agree.
Yeah, it'll depend. It'll depend. Like so I'm saying game-wise its lore is good, but when it's like outside of the game stuff where you have to read it is it's good.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a downfall of most looter shooters, right?
That is true.
The story serves to explain why you're doing what you're doing. That's about
why
it.
You're looting and shooting.
Yeah. My biggest problem with Destiny is I think the way the game is set up is if you take too much time off or you miss content, it's impossible to jump back in and know what the heck's going on. I mean, it's just so convoluted and messy. Like I didn't play for like when it became free, I played. Then I didn't play for like a year or like half a year. And I jumped back in and I had like 97 cutscenes, like back to back to back to back cutscenes. And it was like all the cutscenes I missed from all the new content. And they were just shoved back to 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 back. And I was like, what is even happening? Next is something that was almost going to be in straight to Helheim, but I moved it to From the Gods because they confirmed that the rumors were false. And that was, the rumors were that E3, the video game conference, was going to be online, and because of COVID, and because it was online, they were going to put a bunch of it behind paywalls. So like pay $10 to see these releases, pay this to see that. And that was the rumor, and everybody was flying off the handle about that. That, you were going to have to sub to a channel and do this to even be able to watch it and all that. And so that was a rumor, but E3 came out and said, no, that's wrong. The live streams will all be completely free, and everyone will be able to watch it. No paywalls, no hidden content. So that's good. Always good to know the E3 is looking out for us. This last From the Gods is pretty cool. It is one of Best's favorite games that he played in 2021, and they are doing a little bit of a team up with another very popular game in the genre. So, Best, tell us about what Curse of the Dead Gods is doing, and go.
So, Curse of the Dead Gods is partnering up with Dead Cells, which is another roguelike game. I haven't really played much of it, haven't really seen much of it, but what I do know is that new weapons, new curses, new rooms have been entered to Curse of the Dead Gods. So, I'm really excited about that. Anything that can sort of spice up a roguelike is really, really good. So yeah, and maybe I'll be streaming it on my channel in the next few days. Maybe
Twitch.tv/only
the best 124.
Twitch.tv/only the best 124. Not to be confused with Skyline Gaming 613.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That like Curse of the Dead Gods would team up with another game of that genre, Dead Cells, which is like one of the most highly rated games in the last couple of years in that genre. So you should definitely check that out for us, man, and let us know what you think of it.
I will, and I'll.
It was a last-minute see. I saw that today, and I was like, what? This sounds like something the Best would want to do, because I know you really enjoyed that game. So
yeah, you sent it to me pretty early in the morning, and I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.